Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on Torrie Wilson, Fitness Guru. So Torrie is the weekend poster for Flash Feuds. She is an Attitude Era defensive showboat. And spoiler, she is the queen of the showboats. She is ridiculously good. So let's take a look at her links. She has the Attitude Era link, gems do 10% more damage, the Fitness Guru stock gear. She's a trainer. Very, very good one. Black gems do 40% more damage. Black moves start with 2 more MP. If you're somebody who does not, let's say, have a drip plate 17k Santa, this would be amazing on Dakota, for example. Really, really good on Dakota. Even great if you have a drip plate on Dakota and you don't want to use your 17k Santa. So really, really good trainer. There's a ton of people that use black gem damage and need double black MP, so that's going to be very useful. Strap for this one. No plate. She doesn't need a plate. There are plates you could use, certainly. She definitely doesn't need one. Base gem damage, we're cooking 120%. Yellow move damage, 149%. That's really about all that's worth noting. I'm going against Bianca because she's got a strap. No 6 stars to go against, so I'll try to do the best I can as far as saying what I think stuff will look like. And let's take a look at this first moveset, Triple Yellow. I have, I think, 4 movesets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 movesets, although 2 are the same moveset, different trainers. So this is Nose Job, 10 MP finisher, deal 248k damage, make 20 reinforced gems into yellow. Snap Suplex, 7 MP, deal 153k damage, force your opponent to skip their turn for 2 turns. Running Swinging Neckbreaker, 6 MP, Juggernaut Gem, deal 97k damage, choose 2 gems to make into 2-turn Juggernaut Gems. Increase the damage of all your gems by 50% for 2 turns, and then at the end make 13 random gems into reinforced gems. Very, very good. If you have Streak Goldberg, this set is maybe the best. Hard to say, but I would say probably, because then you're going to get most of your board, although you're not making all the yellows, so maybe not. The last moveset I like the best. Anyway, there's different ways you could run this. I feel like yellow gem damage is the way to go, though, so we're going to go with Cena for 2 more yellow MP and Kofi. So in feud, those 2 would let you start with 8 MP. So it would take 2 turns to fill the finisher on the nose job, which is fine because it takes 2 turns before you can hit it. So that's perfect. We're using Yoko for 100% more reinforced gems. The idea is that all of those are going to be yellow, or very nearly all of them. So even though it only counts out of 1 out of the 2 breaks, it'd be like a 50% yellow gem damage coach, essentially. And then Hollywood Hogan, I know for some of you he's rare. However, he is now in the Showdown store, and everyone has access to him if you play Showdown. So I will start including him in my previews when I think it's applicable, because there is a path to get him, and he is basically actually free to play now. It just takes a little bit of time. So you can get him. In my opinion, he should be your first target from the Showdown store if you don't have him. Incredible training ability. That's +2 on the matchy match. You will need this in feud for this moveset. I will explain more as we go in and take a look. So the finisher is going to be loaded. In feud it wouldn't be. You'd be 2 MP short. In feud, a yellow 3 match would just be 3. So that lets us, NWO Hogan lets us have 5 on a 3 match. And this is actually perfect. This is 100% what you want a starting board to look like with Torrie, because now stun lock will happen constantly. If you get a yellow match somewhere in the first 2 turns with this way, she never loses stun lock. If you don't get a yellow match, she can lose it if she doesn't keep them down. Turn 1 is better, so you put your juggernauts down. This 3 match would be 5. We're going to hit our stun, of course. This 3 match would be 5. And our next turn would be 6. So the stun would not be loaded yet again in feud. And the finisher would now be, but you don't want to hit it yet. We don't have any reinforce. So now you get to put this down again. So we got 200% all gem damage going off. And the stun would be loaded again next turn. So we're not going to hit it, even though we're going to get a yellow match here. What that means is the Juggernaut gem would be loaded again. No reason not to put them down. Stun would be loaded, so they're now stunned for 2 turns. So that's perfect with a yellow match. If you don't get a yellow match, obviously it's not quite as good. I will run another one to see what happens, but that's the idea behind this. And also, I probably shouldn't have put that there. Anyway, here comes the finisher. I do have a class advantage on Bianca, so that's another 25% gem damage, so be aware of that. Really bad on the break, but we still got 4.6 million. That was really, really bad spread on the finisher. That could have easily been a 6 million finish. So one more time with that moveset. And I will turn it to 1.25 speed because I forgot. Because I have it on 2 all the time. So you guys can see the move animations. I mean, I'll turn it to 1.25 so you can see it. And I'll try not to skip her entrance here, so you guys can see that too. For those of you that like the entrances, nothing really special in the entrance, it looked like. Just her standing there with her puppy Doge. Alright. We do have the yellow match again, which is great. That's what you want. And that looks fine. You hit your stun. If you don't have the yellow match, you just don't get 2 sets of buffs out. It's not the end of the world. You do lose stun lock for 1 turn if you don't get a yellow match on the first or second. So again, stun wouldn't be loaded yet. You don't want to hit your finisher yet, but there's still one more. We got one more stun thingamajiggy here. So no big deal. Now everything would be loaded on up. Just in case you have to recycle, but let's see if we get a better spread this time on the finisher. It's okay. 4.2 million. Could be better, nonetheless. Anyway, that setup's really solid. Because you're doing damage before that, right? That's probably a 5 million cycle. Won't keep everyone down, but that's an easy 2 cycle win for sure. I think you'll get some 1 cycle wins if the board cooperates. If you had room to generate more yellows on that reinforce, that would be great. Like if it, instead of 20, if it was like 25 or 30, but you know, can't really complain. It's awesome. All right, next moveset. Now it's sub time. Super sub. Well, I won't say it's quite super sub. These subs are really impressive. Really dang impressive, actually. So, if you like subs, you're going to love her. And there's a few different ways of running it, so she is very good for subs. So we're bringing in the sleeper hold. 7 MP submission. Choose 8 gems to make into blue. 191k damage for 4 turns. Remaining turn into protect gems of strength 111k. Arm drag, 6 MP, deal 135k damage. Choose a 1/6 area to make into trap gems. Broken by you, deal 259k damage, basically 260k damage, and heal for 300k. Broken by your opponent, deal 80k damage. Decrease the damage of all your opponent's gems by 15% for 1 total turn. Not really impressive, really, for me. That part. What you want to focus on is you breaking them. You want to break these. You break 6 of them. That's what, 1.5 million damage just on the traps. And then the handspring back elbow, 5 MP blue, deal 165k damage. Choose a 1/6 area to swap into purple gems. Entourage for this one. We are gonna go with Sammy for 2 purple MP, 100% sub damage. I know he's a little more rare, so we will see this exact moveset not using Sammy. So don't worry. We'll switch the trainers up for the next one and also how we play it. And then we're going full sub. Nikki and Maivia. So that's 5 turns at almost 600k a turn. That's nearly 3 million in sub damage. In feud, it would be like 3.35 million-ish, right in there. So yeah, let's take a look at this. Spoiler, it's good. And this just starts with the sub loaded. Now you might feel like you should put the traps down first. Don't. And I will show you why next on the after the sub. So we're making blue. There's blue everywhere. Whatever. We'll just connect the dots. Obviously, we filled our blue move quite easily. And that hit for 100k. So, we're not even going to get to the other... oh, no, we will get to the other moveset. Great. The other part of the moveset. That's fantastic. This is 1.5 million plus the gem damage. And reloads the sub. So that's the whole idea with this. Is you're doing like 3.5 on the sub, 1.5 on breaking the traps. That's, by my math, 5 million a cycle. And unless they have an escape artist, I wish you good luck. That's 5 million a cycle. On only a 5 sub turn with Sammy. But Mherex, I don't have Sammy. Alright, fine. Same moveset. We're going to play it completely different, though. We're starting with the blue loaded and the purple loaded. So Mherex is going to tempt fate with the cascade, everyone. What could go wrong? I can't think of a thing. That previous button for Entourage is amazing. So the sub this way is doing a lowly 2 million is all. Maybe do like 2.5 in feud. We're doing 1.5 with the first move. So the sub wouldn't be loaded in feud with this, just keep that in mind. Assuming max perks on both sides, that is. So our trap gems are going down. You can see Bianca's at 3.67 million. Yeah, now she's at 1.88 million. Also, if you were wondering why I don't use the sub with the traps, submission gems overwrite the trap gems and change it. So if you were thinking, Mherex, why don't you put a row of trap gems and then just choose blues over it? That's because it doesn't work. Just FYI. Because I know somebody's going to say that in the comments. Doesn't work. Tried it. And bye, Bianca, with the sub. I really wish I had 6-star to go against. It wouldn't really matter. It would just be 2 cycles instead of 1. Alright, that's 3 move sets down. On to the last one, and this is my favorite. Because it is ridiculous. This is over a 4 million damage sub. So the last 2 moves you haven't seen are 5 and 6 MP respectively, both blue. Deal 165k damage. Sorry, deal 170k damage and choose a 4x5 area to make into protect gems of strength 111k. Also, just of note, that's a lot of protect gem. 20 at 111k is a lot of protect gem. Just for what it's worth. Diving crossbody, deal 178k, make 20 protect gems into purple gems. Wait for it. The pin bar will not move. So this is just giving you free damage into the sub. Not the traps, but just free damage. And because you can load this with only 1 MP trainer, you go super sub with Zombie Brock who gives you 3 more turns and 20% more sub damage. So yeah, 421k for 8 turns in feud. This is over 4 million with the feud perk. Almost back to super sub days. A 4 million damage sub. That's kind of nutty. And it loads on a no pin bar move, so you're going to get some damage on that. You could, because you're making so many purple gems, throw all hard on this for the second cycle. Because you're going to have 20 purple gems on the second cycle, because the sub reloads the blues. So yeah. So 20 protect gems turns it all purple. So you can just put it wherever, connect some purple gems. Bob's your uncle. Let's see how hard this hits. She's at 366k, or 3.66 million. That was 145k. Also, I don't have a blue move damage medal equipped for this at all. It would help a little bit. So that was like a total of 900k even after reductions, and then you hit him with the 4 mil sub. So, and you can't cascade it. That's the beauty of this. You cannot cascade it. It's Mherex proof. Then you hit your ridiculous sub for 8 turns. She is going to give people absolute fits. She's going to be a nightmare unless they have an escape art. She still had 3 turns on the sub there, guys. Like, for another 1.2 million damage. Yeah. She's ridiculous. She's going to be a fantastic lady character. Aside from the coach is great. Where does she fit on my roster? I think she's the best showboat. Like I said at the start, queen of the showboats. Incredibly useful trainer. Ton of people like drip plates. Black gem damage at 40% is a big number, plus the blue MP. Rocky 76, anyone while I'm thinking about it? If you don't have the chic plate and you want to run the gem damage set with the stun build, you need 7 MP. You don't want to use or don't have 17k Santa. You get this one. It's going to increase your black gem damage by 40% and charge your moves. Just, she's awesome. To the moon. What more can I say? That's where she fits on my roster. Great training ability, great fighter. Every bit as good as Bailey or Lita. Probably better than both of them. Yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. Hopefully you enjoyed this preview, and good luck this weekend doing Flash Feuds. I will be remodeling my bathroom, complete redo of my shower, tiling it. I will still get some feud in, but I'll be tiling my shower, so wish me luck in that. Again, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the support. Good luck out there.